Time again for your morning RBI, the most random and hopefully interesting thing you may hear all day. And today, let's talk about what everybody seems to be talking about, at least economically. That is the price of gasoline in America, because there have been a growing number of, shall we say, very vocal DC types who are commenting on why gasoline prices are still so gosh darn high when oil prices are coming down every day for the last week or so. It gets folks all worked up, which is probably the goal. But anyway, let's show you why gasoline prices, while high, we know, are not in some alternative universe. First, the facts. Oil started the year just under $76 a barrel. It's now $97. At least it was coming into this morning. So it's gained about 30%, maybe a little more with today. But it was much higher back on March 8th. Of course, that did not last. Gasoline futures, what we show you as the unfortunately named RBOB, started 2022 at $2.22 per gallon, which is kind of weird and cool. But anyway, they're now at $3.07 per gallon for a gain of 38%. And the average price of a gallon of gas across America, what you pay, began the year at $3.29, according to AAA, and it now sits at $4.28 for a gain of, you guessed it, 30%. So you can see they're all pretty aligned in their moves, and that's pretty much always the case. Look at this 3-year chart. We could make it 5 or 10. It wouldn't matter. It's the same, showing oil versus the nationwide average price for a gallon of gas. You can see that as oil goes up, the orange line, gas moves a little later. And as oil falls, gas falls a little bit later. On the far right, you can see the huge spike in oil the last couple of months, and gasoline followed it up. But here's the most important thing to take away from all this. Unlike the oil prices that we show you on our screens every day, gasoline is a physical thing. Oil prices, they're just futures on a trader's screen, basically a piece of paper. Actual gasoline is bought by distributors and gas station owners by the tens or hundreds of thousands of gallons. And once they buy it, they're stuck with that cost until the next load. So let's say you're a gas station owner who bought a massive amount of gas at, say, $4.50 a gallon last week. You timed it terribly, and now future prices are below that. Are you going to sell that gas below your cost? Heck no. Not if you can help it. But it happens all the time because the station owner across the street, she timed her purchase better, and she can make a profit at a lower cost than you. So now you got two bad options. Number one, keep gas prices high and have zero customers, or sell the gas at a loss just to bring in traffic and hopefully make money on things like coffee and snacks. It is one big reason gas prices always fall slower than they rise, because it's a huge fixed cost for about a week, and stations make so little money selling gasoline, they of course will try to keep prices elevated as long as they can, because they're making up for losses they've already taken. It's not called greed. It's called trying to survive. If you don't believe me, two things. Number one, don't listen to me. Go ask a local gas station owner. The smaller, the better. Or better yet, ask yourself this simple question. When oil went negative in April of 2020, did gas prices also go negative? Did you get paid to fill up? I don't think so. Same concept, but in reverse. It's not hard, at least it shouldn't be, but it is hopefully random but interesting. And here's the good news. Gas prices, as long as oil stays flat to down, they are going to come down. Just give it a few days for those tanks to drain.